Alive. This is your weekly Newsish Roundup, brought to you by Grande Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything to Digital, and EONI. All right, it's a special almost all sports edition of the Newsish Roundup. Why? Well, this Friday, the LeGrande High School Tigers kick off their football season with a super special game against Pendleton in Pendleton. Now, this is a special occasion. LeGrande plays Pendleton every year, but LeGrande hasn't played Pendleton in Pendleton since the coaches can remember. Every year, the first Pendleton games conflict with the Pendleton Roundup, but since last year, the team has a new field. And this year, the Tigers are traveling for their first game down to Pendleton in a lot of years, according to the coaches. And this week, I had them into the studio to chat about the upcoming season, and they said this game, because of how special it is all about attitude.
Well, we've talked for a long time about just going out and competing with Pendleton with the attitude that you can compete with Pendleton. We want to go out on the field and expect to play our best and be right in the ballgame the whole time.
But it's not all about attitude, they said. Some of it's about good, solid practice. And the coaches said that to prepare for this year's season, they've also been putting the kids through some good old-fashioned drills and repetitions.
Well, the big thing that sticks out to me is discipline. We're disciplining our kids are being more focused, paying more attention in practice this year, and they're understanding the level that we're trying to play at.
We spend 15 minutes a day working on their first step off the line of scrimmage, one step. So, and then we work on 2 steps in a row, and then we work on 3 steps in a row. It's not about going in the game and counting your first step. What it is if you do enough repetitions, when you get in the game, you do it right without even thinking about it.
The LeGrande High School football team has 8 regular season games scheduled for this year against such notorious opponents as Pendleton, Baker, Sunnyside, Ontario, the Dalles, and Mac High. And the coaches said if you can, you should attend all of them.
It's a lot of live action. It's a lot of fun to come watch a game. And the community spirit's been shown all year long with our town, with the Little League boys getting to the regionals and the community rallying around them. And when they rally around the boys that are out there on the field, the boys pick up on that energy, and it helps to drive the team. So coming out to a game is huge.
But that being said, even if you can't attend some or even all of the games, that's okay, because we here at LeGrande Alive have you covered. As we do every year, we're going to be live streaming all the games to our website and Facebook page every week. We'll have scores, times, instant replays, the works. So be sure to tune in to LeGrande Alive for all your LeGrande High School football games, only on legrandealive.tv. This title story was brought to you by
Anything to Digital. We can do that.
Most of you have probably heard by this point that the LeGrande All-Stars had a stellar season this summer, making it all the way through local and state to the regionals competition. After an early loss to Walla Walla, the team came back 2 games in the regional championship, winning 3-2 against Montana and 8-4 against Washington. The team was ecstatic, but they couldn't bring it home, matching up again with Walla Walla for the regional championship. Again, they lost 4-3 by a single run they just couldn't come back from in the final inning. It was devastating. But everything isn't lost. This week, I got a chance to sit down with assistant coach Mitch Williams and listen to him talk very passionately about the memories of the season and, despite the loss, how proud of his boys he is.
My son's never hit a home run. And in that state tournament, bases loaded, he hits a shot, and it basically hits the fence 8 inches down from the top of the fence. And so that's a memory that I'll always have. It's a really neat deal, and I'm just happy that I'm, as my 2 boys, able to provide a couple boys to go into that program and contribute. I've always told my boys, go in and try to contribute something to that team, you know, whether it be 1 base hit, or it be when your time's up to put a bunt down, or it be the person in the dugout that's cheering everybody on and bringing everybody along and keeping them going and keeping positive and keeping and not getting down. So,
and I think his pride in his sons is probably replicated for all the parents of the team. And here's your upcoming events with Emily Adair and Get Out and Go.
Hi, I'm Will Bowman from LeGrande Alive.
And I'm Emily Adair from Go Magazine. This is Get Out and Go. This week's magazine highlights the Juniper Jam, an all-day music festival held in Enterprise. The festival celebrates songwriters in a number of ways, including a workshop and contest.
The songwriting workshop before the festival is open to beginners and experienced songwriters. Beth Wood, one of the Juniper Jam performers, will lead the workshop.
Juniper Jam also features a songwriting contest, which gives a handful of finalists an opportunity to perform on the festival stage. 2 contest winners will be selected and given headliner treatment later in the day. And of course, there will be performances from several regional bands across 2 stages all day.
Go Magazine also looks at Baker City's first Friday event, which brings the start of 5 new art shows for the month of September. Among them is the Crossroads Carnegie Art Center's 19th annual Art at the Crossroads show.
A concert at the OK Theater featuring Phoebe Hunt and the Gatherers will benefit Wallowa Resources, which is dedicated to providing natural resource jobs in Wallowa County. Wallowa Resources will give a brief presentation prior to the concert.
Look for details about a fair and rodeo in Halfway, a benefit concert in Baker City, and an old-time fiddle show in Sumter.
For more information, pick up a copy of this week's Go Magazine, which is inserted in the Observer and Baker City Herald. We're also online at GoNortheastOregon.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For more local content, check out LaGrandeLive.tv.
And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup. This roundup was brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Grande Hospital, Anything to Digital, and EONI. Please like and share the video and tune into LaGrandeLive.tv for more local content. I'm Will Bowman.